What you're watching right now is a tradition of Kansas City Chiefs fans called the tomahawk chop, where audience members swing out their hand in a chopping motion and vocalize what is a made-up version of a Native American war song. And it's reported that at last year's Super Bowl, fans did the chop before the game, during it, and at the victory parade. But wait, because anytime that it's brought up that the chop or the Chiefs team name is a racist mockery of Native Americans, it won't be hard to find people, yes, including many Native people, who say that these things are not offensive. And then the question becomes, especially for people like myself who are not Native, is it even appropriate to be offended on other people's behalves and to call out these traditions? So I'm going to preempt my video by responding to that point. The main issue that I've noticed here is that when activists are calling out these practices as racist, their opponents are quick to equivocate and say that these things are not offensive. But the conversation around what is and isn't offensive is obviously very subjective and can vary or be manipulated from person to person. And being from the DC area, I've seen the same tactic used to halt the changing of the name of my home football team for literally decades. Now let's be clear, to many people, including Native activists that I know in my real life, these images are terribly offensive. But even if we hold that over here, the idea that racism can be reduced down to offensiveness shows a very limited perspective and understanding of how American society works. When saying something like the tomahawk chop tradition needs to go, it's not based on vibes a group of people had one morning. It's based on undeniable historical and social realities that demonstrate a problem regardless of who expresses being offended. For example, it's undeniable that these traditions and stereotypes have been proven in multiple academic articles to lower the self-esteem of Native youth and impair all youth by making them more culturally insensitive. It's undeniable that the Kansas City Chiefs got their team name from a white mayor who created a fake Native American tribe so that he could train young white boys to do fake Native American rituals in a program that continues to this day. It's undeniable that the reason that you see Native American mascots more than any other racial group goes back to Wild West shows in the 1800s, when white performers would tour around the country recreating racist depictions of Native Americans, stirring up hatred and fear in the white population to get support for further land theft and genocide. And once again, regardless of who's offended, these are undeniable realities. But if all of this wasn't enough, the real irony is that the people who are calling Native activists too offended in order to shut down these conversations are literally only defending these traditions because they're too offended when the things that they hold dear are called out for being racist. So make it make sense. But that's all I'll say for now. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you want to support the Native activists in Kansas City protesting the chop and the team name, go to this link. And if you want to learn more about the comprehensive issues faced by Native Americans, go to this link. And follow for more.